Go.
Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Uncle Larry and you're grilling with me. Got it, didn't I, Tom?
Oh.
Close enough.
Grilling?
Huh?
Chillin and grilling?
What'd I say?
Grilling.
You just say grilling.
Oh.
It's close enough.
Dang, that's so close.
But you rhymed.
Yeah. We're making Mahi Mahi fish tacos today, guys. Now, you're going to say, wow, I've never seen fish packaged like that before.
Oh, come on. It's obviously not fresh.
They are, sealed. What do you call that? Vacuum sealed. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, that's a ticket. There's a lot of ingredients here. It's kind of overwhelming. Also, you need your fish. That's pretty important. You probably could make this with a lot of different kinds of fish. Tilapia, whatever. We've made fish tacos before with tilapia.
That was a long time ago.
We have some flat leaf parsley. Now, the recipe calls for cilantro. Cilantro or tro?
Tro.
Oh, cilantro. I don't even pronounce it right because you know why? Because I can't stand it.
Tastes like soap.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Agreed.
So we decided flat leaf parsley. It's pretty mild. We like that. So
We all have that gene for,
Yes.
for the detergent
Yeah.
cilantro.
we have the I hate cilantro gene.
Yep.
You need a cabbage. You need a jalapeno. You need a wow, my brain is fucked. It's an avocado. We don't use these very often.
Hopefully it's not overripe.
Yeah, it's a little soft, but it's not too soft. I don't
Hopefully
know.
it's good inside still. Not so
Yeah.
good with those yet.
We have a garlic, head of garlic. We have a lime, some mayo.
Olive oil.
Oh, olive oil in the back here. Is that extra virgin?
Nope.
Extra light. We're using that for the fish. That
For the
means
marinade.
that stuff tastes nasty if you overcook it. Just to let you guys know. So, well, we have a lot of spices here. We have, if memory serves me correct, this is onion powder.
Correct.
This is chili powder. This is garlic powder. This is smoked paprika. We have cumin, and we have salt and pepper, and of course we have some soft tortillas.
They're flour
I was
tortillas.
looking to see if they have the size on there. What would you say they're about?
Like 6 inches.
6, 7 inches, something like that.
You can use corn tortillas too, but we've tried those before. And
We don't care for the
that
corn
either.
tortillas, yeah. So we're gonna get busy. There's a lot of steps to this. Don't let it be too intimidating here. We've never made this recipe before, right?
Yeah.
So my wife found this one and we wanted to try it out. So we're gonna get busy and just jump right in this.
Go.
So we have the fish in a bowl. Fish bowl. This is a fish bowl. As you can see, they were cut up in strips. What would you say, about an inch? About an inch strips.
Yeah.
Guys, if you get fresh fish, it's always better. Just to let you guys know that. Also, I forgot to say this in the beginning. This is a great recipe, something like this, for like it's football season. Have, guys come over for a football game. You got these fish tacos, pretty healthy, pretty cool. So what we have here is we have some intimidating looking, somebody has to get a little carried away.
That's not intimidating, that's beautiful.
Is that why you
is what
came up
that
with the
is.
camera to get a real close picture
Yes,
to show
I
everybody?
think that's beautiful, just like
All
that.
right, guys. So first in here, what we have here is what? Lemon juice?
Lime juice and
Lime
olive
juice.
oil.
So how much olive oil?
It is, 3 tablespoons of olive oil.
3 tablespoons olive oil. Hey guys, Tom actually took a picture of this recipe. He's going to post it up there. This is not a recipe. I'm not sure whose it is, because that information is never given.
It is
to
a
me.
recipe.
It's never given to me though.
It's a recipe.
But from somebody.
I
not
think,
by
I don't remember where it came from.
But we added our own flat leaf parsley, so it's ours now.
There you go.
So 3 tablespoons of olive oil,
2 tablespoons of lime juice.
2 tablespoons of lime juice, and then we have a couple green things floating.
Well,
around.
that's just some loose
So
flat leaf
just some
parsley.
leftovers, just some residual
Just,
stuff.
an accident. Wait, no, don't dump that on the fish.
But that's all we have in here.
That's the liquids,
Okay.
yes.
Now in here, I'm gonna guess, and it looks like we have a tablespoon of that has got to be the what you call it?
Yeah, it is the whatchamacallit.
What the heck?
Better lighting on
The
that.
chili powder.
That is the chili powder.
Yeah. Is that a tablespoon?
That is.
Okay. Looks like we have right there. That's probably. Is that the cumin?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's about a teaspoon of that.
Yep.
Looks like we have a teaspoon of garlic powder. And
Correct.
A teaspoon of onion powder.
Correct.
Teaspoon of salt.
Yep.
half a teaspoon. No?
No, that's a teaspoon. Yeah.
Teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika, and a teaspoon.
Nope, half.
And a half a teaspoon of pepper.
Yep.
Now again, I probably messed you up because I was saying, I was just guessing by looking at these guys. I don't know, she got it all together.
You did good.
So I'm gonna take all this fancy, you know, it's like that sand art stuff. That's what,
so pretty.
Is that what you did when you were a kid too? All right, so we're just gonna dump all that in there, and
You probably should grab a spoon or
probably
something.
should grab a fork or something.
But that way it's all evenly distributed when you pour it over the fish.
So I'm gonna, if I had a whisk it'd be even easier, but
The fork will work.
I I had a whisk.
You wished you had a whisk?
I had a whisk.
See, you're doing such a good job though with just the fork.
That's nasty looking.
It is, but it will be very, very flavorful. Probably smells good.
I don't smell anything. Here, smell.
I smell stuff. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Right, it's because I farted.
Oh, jeez Louise.
All right, so now I'm just gonna pour this.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know how that looks good to you.
It looks like marinating fish.
It looks like I just
I know,
poured
marinade
Dookie
always
all
looks
over
good
it.
over the meat though. It does not. It's red
So,
and it's got herbs
Wash
in
my
it.
hands, guys. Just want to say, so now
Yeah.
I'm just gonna,
Yeah, have fun with that, dear.
yeah, I'm just gonna kind of coat all this
You want to
up.
make sure that each one
Evenly
is coated.
coated, yeah.
And they're going to marinate for about 45 minutes before you grill them.
Now, you know,
You're making a mess, aren't you?
now it looks like I had diarrhea all over the
You
place.
splattered. You going to clean up after yourself, dear?
No,
Well, that ain't right.
that's Tom's job.
That ain't right at all.
I think it's pretty right.
Nope.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna put some handy wrap over this,
cover that,
and then put it in the
put it in the
refrigerator for a
fridge.
half hour. Is that what it is?
45 minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes.
And in the meantime, we're going to make the aioli and the slaw that goes
The
with it.
aioli and the slaw. Oh, look at that. Mmm.
Lovely.
Raw fish.
Was that a cleanup after you?
Oh. Where you been?
Had to use the bathroom.
He's back. All right, so the fish is going in the fridge.
Yeah.
We're going to start on the other steps while that's marinating, and we'll show you the next step when we come back.
Don't touch me with it. Stop.
Tom, good to see you.
Get out of here. Go.
So guys, I am making the dressing for the slaw right now, which is interesting. I've never made any dressing quite like this before. So we're gonna have avocado.
That's healthier than mayonnaise. That's why.
Okay. Have an avocado. Now, we don't use avocado much. I'm hoping that I cut this the right way. I did this before one time, and it wasn't the best thing ever. Okay, well, let's try it. I probably went the wrong way. Oh, okay, well we got it like that. I don't know what good that is, but it's not brown, and that's a good sign.
That's a very good sign.
I'm going to try to get the avocado off of the off of this right here, because I thought it was going to go nice and even,
Oh, so did I.
and for some reason it's stuck to this. What?
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no. I mean, I went to the website avocados from Mexico, and that's what it said to do.
Okay. And I know that, like, I've seen them before. They just kind of go like, you know, chop,
Pop them out. Yeah.
and then little twisty action, and it just stays in. So I'm not really sure how that is.
Well, you gotta sink your knife a little further.
And then sometimes you just get the whole seed out like that. And in the meantime, I'm just going to scoop this. A little scoopy scoopy.
Put that in the blender.
Put it like that. And there we go. Put that in there like that. Get all that good stuff in there. And don't forget to get the little stuff to try to get away. There we go. And I'm going to get this stuff off of here, if I can. We don't really use avocado much, do we?
No, but I'm trying to use it more often.
Yeah. It's very healthy for you guys.
It's a healthy fat.
I didn't know it was so difficult to get out. Maybe it's not ripe enough, maybe? I don't
No,
know.
the entire outside was black, and that's what it said it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fine.
All right.
All right, I think that that's good enough. Pretty messy, guys. Just to let you know, if you don't know what you're doing, like me. There is a little bit more in here. There we go. All right. Now, give me a second here.
Well, he's taking a second. Here's a little fun fact. If it weren't for human farming techniques, avocados would be completely extinct.
Really?
Yep.
What did they do to save them?
Well, because the seeds are so large, the avocados relied on megafauna to actually distribute them, like how smaller seeds on smaller berries and such get distributed through like birds and such.
Oh my gosh.
Could you talk a little faster? I can't understand a word that you just said in Thomish.
So what were they depending on?
I don't actually know what used to live where avocados did that they were needed, but
So humans have saved avocados from
Yep.
extinction.
that is the case.
That's the bottom line. That's fantastic.
Are we done?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay, so we have the avocado in here. Now we have a half a cup of the flat leaf parsley. Ooh,
Ding.
ding.
Very melodic.
We have a half a cup of mayo. I'm not gonna ding it. One ding at a time. Put that in there. There we go. Now, again, my sous chef put all this stuff together, so I'm gonna try to remember. 2 teaspoons of
3 of lime juice, if I'm not mistaken.
No, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 3 tablespoons of olive oil.
3
What
tablespoons
about the
of
garlic? You said there was garlic in there.
Oh, there's garlic. I'm sorry, it's 2 teaspoons of garlic. I'm thinking of something else.
What? Oh God.
So it's 3
If you
teaspoons of
guys are
lime and
confused,
2 teaspoons
you're not
of...
any more confused than I am.
It's 2 cloves of garlic and 3 tablespoons of olive oil.
Oh my
Lime
God.
juice.
It's lime juice. Tom had it right. Listen to Tom.
Yeah, I know,
I had
stop
it
talking.
right.
All right, I got it.
Okay, so 2 tablespoons of lime juice.
3.
3 tablespoons of lime juice. This is so messed up right now. I
It's
want to
printed
punch
on the
everybody in the
recipe.
face.
So luckily I took a couple of pictures of the recipe and I will be showing them intermittently,
So
such
this,
as right now.
Tom, say what this is then.
3 tablespoons of lime juice and 2 cloves of garlic.
There we go. My gosh, it should never be that ridiculous.
It should not be that difficult.
Tune in next week to when we do something else to totally confuse you. That's what we're gonna call this, the confusing cooking. Okay, we're gonna do a little pepper in there, and we're gonna do a little salt in there. This is again is for taste. You don't like it, don't do it. Okay, we're gonna pulse this out until. What are you backing up for, Tom? We've had bad experiences with our. That was when it was heat, Tom.
That was hot soup, wasn't it?
Still.
Okay, here we go, Tom. Don't get scared. All right, now we're going to check it out to see what it looks like in there.
It needs to be smooth.
All right, well, you know what? If it gets all over the sides and everything, you're going to push it down a little bit. Now, that you can also put jalapeno in here, which is what the recipe actually calls for, but I hate it. I ruined my taste for that a long time ago because somebody had to do a stupid pepper challenge. Bumpus. That's right. If you're watching this show, it's all your fault. You ruined it.
So I chopped them up really, really small, like this.
Okay.
And I'm going to sprinkle some on my own. So I get a little bit of that nice jalapeno, fresh jalapeno.
Yeah.
No seeds, no ribs, just the jalapeno pepper.
Do you want to be here?
No.
I don't know how smooth you want this. Like mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise,
Okay.
you can get it there. The recipe calls for a food processor, which we don't have.
Right.
So we're stuck with using the blender,
Alright, well,
which
I mean-
usually works pretty well.
I'd say it's mayonnaise-esque.
Yeah.
Is it lumps of avocado? I can't tell from that. That looks rather lumpy.
Well, I mean, there's not much liquid in here. What do you expect it to be?
Well, because if you blend it further, the avocado will probably...
Okay, I'll do it a few more times then.
Yeah,
I
that'll be
will.
fine.
I'll do it a little bit more. How about I do it a little bit more?
I think you should do it just a little bit more.
Tom, what do you think? Should I do it a little bit more?
Nah.
No. I'm with Tom.
I'm sure that's fine.
2 extra ones just because I wanted to.
No problem with that. And by the magic of cooking, you have a bowl full of shredded cabbage.
And it looks exactly like it did before, guys, just to let you know. And now we have that, so now I'm just dumping this in there.
Yeah, and then mix it up with
And this is going to be so much fun to dump this in because
I know.
it's so thick.
Do you need more lime juice maybe? We could put more lime juice in it, that would taste good.
I can get it out like this.
Okay. Well, that is really thick. I didn't expect that. Watch, you're gonna... I didn't expect it to be that thick. Maybe it needs more lime juice. What do you think? Do you think so?
I think it's going to be fine. We're going to taste it.
All right.
And it's too freaking late now.
Well, you can add more lime juice to it.
No, we're good. We're good.
All right.
It's got the same color as mint ice cream.
Yes, it
That's
does.
nice.
Oh, and I like mint ice cream.
I don't think it's
It's not too easy to mix it with this thing.
Well,
I need
here.
like a fork or something.
Well, why don't you try mixing it with this?
You can got me this cheap spoon.
Really? Do you want something different? I don't think it's going to work any differently. But remember, the cabbage is going to lose some of the water as it sits,
Right.
so it'll become thinner.
Mm-hmm. Because it's so easy to mix this up right now. I'll tell you that.
We can add lime juice if we need to.
Could next time maybe we get a smaller bowl so that I don't have much room to stir
Do
this?
you want a smaller bowl? I can get you a smaller
Yeah,
bowl.
that would be
I can
perfect.
get a smaller bowl right now if you want.
I'd rather a smaller bowl so I can just like kind of mix,
Sure.
drop this
Here,
all
I'll
over the
tell you
floor.
what.
Yeah, let's make a mess.
Let's,
I think that this bowl's fine as it is. That's... So what else needs to
Tom,
be
are
done?
you trying to play peacemaker?
What else needs to be done for this cabbage?
I think that's it.
That's it for the cabbage.
All right.
So the next thing we need to do while the fish is marinating is make the aioli.
That's delicious if you like cabbage.
You know, seasoning might need to be adjusted. You might need to add salt and pepper if you know, or even lime juice.
Nah, it's interesting.
Remember, it's meant to be on the taco, not as a side dish.
Right, right. Let me show you. It's very tart.
You think it needs a little sugar? But again, would it go better with the fish, or does it need some sugar?
I don't know. See, a lot of things when you put them all together,
Yeah, I know, they go well
they
together.
go well together. So, I mean, if this is what the recipe goes, we'll do this.
Does it need jalapeno? Because, you know, we left that out.
Now we'll go to the next step.
The aioli. Go.
Now it's time to make the aioli. Aioli. We have a half a cup of mayo.
That's kind of a problem.
That's why I had a spoon. Get all that out. Okay, that. And now in here we have a teaspoon of lime juice and 2 cloves of garlic. Or in our case, we use 2 teaspoons of garlic crushed. It's already jarred and it's already crushed. And then we have a half a teaspoon of chili powder in this big giant bowl because we ran out of small ones.
You can use
Yeah.
Chipotle chili powder too, but that's a little hotter, and we don't really want to do that.
Right. So then we're gonna have a little salt. I'm just gonna put a little bit in there for right now because you can taste it and then put some more in there. And I got my big whisk. Kind of feel like this is too small for this job, but
It'll work fine.
it'll work fine. I was told. I was told it'll work fine. It'll only take you 16 hours and 23 minutes.
Would you like a bigger whisk, dear?
Yeah, that's what she said, Joe.
I don't have a bigger whisk in the store.
Yeah. Somebody said, grab the small whisk out of there. It'll work fine.
Do you want a bigger one, or is it working fine?
I think it's fine.
All right then.
I don't think it's fine, but I mean it'll work.
There you go.
I would have rather had a bigger one, but
But it worked.
that's how life goes sometimes.
Many people say they'd rather have a bigger one.
Okay, so I'm going to
What's it need, dear?
a little salt. And a little pepper.
Can always add, can never take away.
Right. And then another 16 hours to mix it up. Do I exaggerate much? Maybe a little bit. Just a tad. Okay, so now I'm going to taste it. I like it. It'll be good. Okay, so set that aside, put some handy wrap over it because it's fruit fly season around here and they like everything. So what's the next step?
As soon as the fish is done marinating, we're gonna grill it and then we're putting the tacos together.
Okay, there you go.
Heard it here first. Yeah.
What we want to do now is cook our tortillas, but you're not really cooking them, you're just warming them up and getting some grill marks on them. So
You don't want them to dry out.
I'm just going to put 4 of these on there, like so. And just wait out here until they warm up. Could have turned the filter off, Tom. Come on, you're supposed to know all this stuff.
I'm not always thinking about all this
One of
stuff.
the things you want to do is make sure you check the bottoms of them because they can get, you don't want them burnt. You don't want them burnt at all. Do you know how when you cook them, how do you know when to turn them over? You just keep looking?
Tiny bit of brown.
Just a little bit of brown. See, they're just black marks right now from the grill.
Grates, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to turn it up a little bit because it really shouldn't take that long.
Well, I have it on medium. I don't want it to be too high. I don't like burnt tacos.
Oh heck no. And you don't want to dry it out either because
Right.
it tastes like cardboard.
Right. And the one thing is on a grill, there's different hot spots on there, so that's why we really want to check these out. And I did literally just turn this grill on like a minute ago. It's a little toasty out here.
So touch the top. Is it hot?
You touch the top. Yeah, it's hot.
Then turn it over. It's fine. Really, you're just warming them up.
You see, there's getting a little brown on the outside of these
That's perfect.
right now. See? Yep. That one doesn't have any, and this one does not. But they're still good. We don't want to, like she said, we don't want to dry these things out. We also have 2 wheat ones down here because somebody wants wheat. You want me to put these on the top of this, or?
Well, I want them on the grill first.
Well, then I'm going to take these off of here and put them over here. All right. Yep, that one's ready. It seems like once they start, they just keep going. All right, there we go. We're going to do these and we're going to continue to do this until we have them all done. And then we'll go to the next step.
Go.
Our next step, guys, is going to be to put the fish in our fish basket. These little handy fish baskets that go together like this so that they keep them in there so it doesn't fall all apart on your grill. Or else you'd have to...
The recipe said you could use skewers.
You can't say something when I'm in the middle of a
I
sentence.
didn't realize. I started before you started. I'm
You
sorry.
don't want to put fish straight on a grill because the next thing you know, they'll stick to it, they'll fall apart on your grill, fall down inside between it, so you can't do that. And when you put foil down on the grill, then you don't get that good flavor from the grill inside of it. So that's why you get these baskets. Are inexpensive. Now can you?
Sure. The recipe did say that you could use skewers if you wanted to skewer each piece, and that way they would stay on. But
Right.
I think this is a safer way to do it so
Right.
you don't lose pieces of fish.
So we have 12 pieces, so I'm going to put 6 and 6. So
The other way.
I'm going to put it how I want to put it on. If somebody else wanted to put them on
They
here,
might fall between though.
I will.
They should go the other way.
The square, they're totally squares on here. It doesn't matter which way you put them.
Okay, I can't see the squares from here.
Just
Some,
square.
you know, my dad told me a long time ago. He says it's better to remain silent
No,
and be
that's
thoughtful than
not what
speak
you
and
wanna
remove all doubt.
say.
That's pretty sure that's what he told me.
Yeah, all right, you're right. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we got 5, and then we got number 6 right there.
And what happened to the tortillas you made out on the grill?
They're all done, and we have them covered up with foil. We have the oven on 170 right now, or the lowest it goes on, and you just keep them in there and keep them warm. And now I can do this over here. It's always nice touching raw fish. like this. It's just feels so good on your hands.
For some reason, like, I don't think I've ever handled raw fish, but it like skews me out mentally less than touching raw chicken.
Does it?
Yeah.
Hey Tom, knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Aren't you?
Aren't you wondering where Joe is today? I thought he was supposed to come here.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. Once again, old reliable Joe. And I know he's watching this video. Think about it, Joe. You promised. All right, guys, you promised you were going to help us with this. Now you take this. Not you. I'm not talking about you.
You're fine.
Put these in there. Now it has little settings there. You got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to probably go on 2 and see how that is. No, I'm going to go on 1. You put that down like that. Take your trusty little thing right here. Slide that down. Holds them in there nice and good like that.
Nice.
And these are pretty inexpensive, and I believe I got these, if I remember correctly, I think I got them from Lowe's.
I thought you got them from a fan.
No,
Fish baskets? I don't
think so. No, we didn't get these from a fan. I either got them from Amazon where I get everything, or I got it from Lowe's. Because Lowe's has all kinds of grilling stuff there. So guys, there you go. Now we're gonna go grill them up. Won't take long at all.
Yeah.
All right. I have the grill on high, and what I'm going to do is take these, leave them handles sticking out, guys, because you don't want them real hot. So I have the grill on high. We're going to let that go. I'm going to hand that over here so we get some fresh oil on that. And we're going to let these go. You want that meat to get white, completely white, and should get flaky. Kind of like some people I know.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
How did you know I was talking about you? Anyway, guys, I'll show you when they're done.
Go.
Guys, they are done. Look at this. Look at this deliciousness on there.
You're gonna eat them right like that.
Yeah, they look like something. Not sure what.
That was like cooked fish.
Okay, so I am gonna take this, turn this all off. All this time out here, and you would have thought that Tom would have turned off the filter. Nah, he didn't.
Maybe he did it on purpose.
Okay, so now I'm. That is hot. Just to let you know, don't pick it up without pot holders, because what happened was this is sitting on this cookie tray, and that cookie tray got extremely hot. Whew.
Get the pot
I need some
holders.
pot holders.
If I didn't move, that would have hit me.
Yeah. By the magic of television or video,
Good thing these are only going on the underside of it.
they just flew out here. After so, look, I just want to show you. Man down. There it is, right there. I'll have a grill mark there for a while. In the meantime, now we can go finish this recipe.
Go.
Assembly time. What's that noise in the background? It sounds like metal stuff. It's like...
Some kind of rattling.
Okay, what do you take, about a teaspoon of this? I never made these before.
Yeah, that works. I don't know either.
I'll take about,
Yeah.
it might be a little bit more than that. It might be about more like a
I mean,
tape.
it probably tastes good, so, you know, do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll put a little extra in there.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
So you put the aioli on the tortilla.
It goes
Aioli.
on the tortilla.
Hey, oli.
And this is why we cut the fish into 12 pieces, because that way you're just putting the fish straight
gonna-
on the taco like
Yeah,
that.
it's a little difficult, so then we're going to put it like
Kind of
that.
off center a little bit.
A little off center.
Perfect.
I don't know why it has to be off center, but we'll
Because
find
you're gonna
out.
fold it over.
Yeah, I think you can fold it the other way though, but I think
You
you
can
can.
fold it either way, that's
Yeah.
why off center.
Okay, so take a little slaw.
Which, by the way, we did add a little bit of salt and pepper too.
Yeah.
Perfect, just like that.
Thank you. It's like I never made these before.
You're so good at it.
So anyway, guys, so then you're going to just take these and just fold it in half. You know what would be nice? If we had a
Taco stand?
taco stand.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know.
You know, maybe we can afford them someday.
That is-
Anyway, there it is, guys.
That looks yummy.
I'm going to taste it right now,
I
guys.
think you should.
Go for
It's
it.
gonna be yummy. My mouth is watering.
I don't like to talk with a full mouth.
Understandable.
I don't also like to make the camera wait. That's good. The seasoning on the fish, is excellent. I do think fresh fish is always better, but this is delicious. The way it is, there's a little tart, there's a little saltiness in there.
Some crunchy.
Some crunchy. And if you want, you put some jalapeno on there and you got a little heat on there too, which is going to be good for those who like it. Guys, try this recipe. I think you'll like it. It's healthy. I have burnt thumb.
3 of them is like 300 and something calories.
I need to put some ice on my thumb.
Oh,
So it's about 100 calories each.
There you go.
maybe a little more, but yeah, depending on what kind of tortillas you use.
Yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Try this out. I think it's a perfect...
Here, I feel bad for you.
Oh gosh. That's cold. Try this out, especially for the football season. Doesn't take that long to make them, and 12 of them just like that. You just assemble them, wrap them up. Exactly, wrap them up, put them in the oven for, just to heat them back up. Next thing you know, everybody says, hey, I gotta invite him back, because...
And then they want them every time you come over.
Yeah, that is true. I would personally rather have tilapia than mahi mahi, but that's how I am. In case you guys don't know, tilapia is very, very mild. Mahi mahi is a little bit stronger than tilapia.
But it's a little thicker, so it lends itself
Flounder too. I would take flounder. I would love to have flounder. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. Meet you at the lounge.
The lounge is fun.